got some new toys from Amazon. Super excited to show you guys, so let's get right into it. These are two things that I think are a necessity. One I already had, but I thought it was broken, but I realized after I ordered what I did that it wasn't broken. But still, the thing I got is nicer, so that's cool. And the other thing I have wanted for a long time, but I've just never gotten it. So, without any further ado, let's get to what I got. Alright guys, so first things first, like I said, I ordered a new one because I thought my old one was broken. This is my old one. And this was really wobbly. The glass was really wobbly. So I was like, well, this thing sucks, I need to get a new one. And I found out that I just needed to tighten the glass. Now, it does not wobble at all. But it's okay because this, compared to this, is not nearly as cool. This is the Oziri Touch Sensitive Digital Kitchen Scale in elegant glass. And it's all black and it looks so much cooler. Where you at? Where you at? Boom. So, I think a food scale is absolutely necessary, not only if you are meal prepping, but if you're on a budget. And I know you're like, well, if you're on a budget, why do you need a food scale? Because a lot of times it's impossible to know how much a serving size is on the back of a nutrition label, unless you are weighing it out. So they put a serving as, say, 30 grams, but how in the world are you gonna know what 30 grams is? And I think where it could come in handy when you are dieting but you aren't really tracking, but you want to be somewhat close, whatever, is on high calorie foods like peanut butter. Because if you've ever measured peanut butter, 2 tablespoons, which is 1 serving size, is not that big. Like, it's very small. It's not a heaping scoop of peanut butter. So people may think they're giving themselves 1 serving and counting that, but it's probably more like 2 servings. And that's, I think 1 serving of peanut butter is like 190 calories, depending on what kind you get. But anyways, I digress, with the point being made that it's easy to overshoot your calories if you don't have a food scale, or if you're on a budget and you need those servings because you count on those servings. You know, if it says it's got 7 servings, you need that to last all week if you had 1 serving a day. So if you have a food scale, you can make sure that it lasts, and then if you want, you can put it in a Tupperware and have it be very accessible, or you can just weigh it out every time. Anyways, I just talked so fast. That was crazy. This thing looks awesome. I love that it is touch sensitive and it goes up to 12 pounds. It just looks awesome. So this was the old, which still works. I got this one at Target and it's still nice. It's a lot smaller in size. This is going to be a lot easier just to set stuff on and not have to worry about it falling off. Whereas this is a lot smaller, but still, this is a great food scale. They're roughly the same price actually. So should have just ordered this one to begin with off Amazon, but I've had this one for a few years now, at least 2. So awesome. When I go home, I'll probably leave this one at home and leave this one here or something like that, because I really don't need 2 food scales. Anyways, that's the first thing I got. The second thing is even cooler. Alright guys, so the second thing is sitting right in front of me right now, and I'm so excited. You can't see it yet, but it's literally right here. Are you ready for it? Boom! Aroma rice cooker and food steamer. Let's go. So I've wanted one of these for such a long time, because if you buy Uncle Ben's Ready Rice, for example, it's like $2 bag. That adds up. And you only get 2 cups, so it's literally like $1 a cup. $1 for 1 cup of rice. And I see these giant bags of rice for like $5. And I'm just like, that would be cool, but let me just spend all my money on all these little bags and be a loser. No. You're not a loser if you do that, because I've done that my whole life. But now I don't have to, because I have this rice cooker and food steamer. Another thing I love about this thing is that it steams. So I love steamed fish. I love steamed vegetables. I'm so excited to expand my diet, if you will, and just try new things and try cooking new things. Like even right here, as you can see, there's some steamed chicken and some asparagus. So I'm just looking forward to cooking new things, expanding my cooking abilities. Ooh, this is jambalaya. That looks so good. So I think I'm gonna have fun with this. I got the big boy. This one cooks up to 20 cups of rice. So I'm never going to cook 20 cups of rice. That is so much. There's 2 cups in one Uncle Ben's. So this thing will make me 10 bags of Uncle Ben's ready rice. That is awesome. But I can see myself steaming chicken and fish and vegetables, and also looking up some recipes and trying new things. I see chili on here, which looks amazing, and I love chili. Chili's a good food because it tends to be macro friendly, especially if you make it. But even if you don't, like I've had I've had Wendy's chili a lot before when I was cutting in the past, because it's high in fiber from the beans, and you can get a decent amount of protein from the meat. And as long as you like stay chill with additional toppings, like I see green onions on here and cheese, and maybe if you did some like low fat sour cream or light sour cream, you'll be fine. But yeah, so super excited to have this rice cooker and food steamer, as well as my new scale. So those were some pickups that I got. Now I'm about to go to the gym for my last workout before these 2 commercials, and I'm going to be training biceps and shoulders. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not about to go to the gym. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. So I'm actually shooting this the day before because I want to use my new toys tonight. So I'm shooting this tonight, but I'm going to put it in the same video as my workout. Anyways, it's been fun talking to you guys. I'm about to play with my new toys. It's like Christmas. So you know, like you're into fitness or like you're getting older when like food scales and rice cookers excite you. Anyways, I will see you guys shortly, and we will be going to the gym. Alright guys, in the gym right now, looking lean. Doing some lateral raises, and I absolutely love this exercise. Talked about it many times about how I am a huge fan of it and how I think all athletes should be doing some type of side delt work, whether it be lateral raises, upright rows, cleans, power cleans, something of that nature. I love lateral raises though with dumbbells. Just allows me to work each head independently, if you will, and make sure I don't have any muscular imbalances for all those aesthetics that it is so important to have. As you saw me wrapping up my gangsta wraps, I absolutely love these wrist wraps. I have to wear wrist wraps, especially when I curl, but pretty much when I do anything, just because they're awesome. But also because my wrist hurts so bad if I curl without wrist wraps. It's insane how much they hurt. And these are the most supportive wrist wraps that I have ever owned. So thank you so much to Super Training for sending me these pair. They are the Gangsta Wraps, 36-inch, and you can get yours at howmuchyabench.net. looking really lean right here. I love how, you know, in just 14 weeks, I've really manipulated my diet and been able to drop about 15 pounds. And I like how I'm looking right now. So stay tuned for the end of the video because I'm going to flex for you guys and girls. Hi guys, what's going on? So just wanted to give you a quick update on how I'm looking one day before the shoot. There's been some schedule conflicts, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be shooting one tomorrow, one Sunday, or possibly both Sunday, or I'm not sure what the deal is, but anyways, haircut feels so nice. I'm like squatting because I'm going to do some posing for you guys, just let you see where I'm at and how I am looking right now. I feel pretty good. I'm still holding a little water, which I'm done drinking pretty much for the next day or two. So I'll lean up and tighten up a little bit more than what you're about to see. And I also have not had any carbs in like 3 days. So once I put some carbs in my body, continue to dehydrate. I know it's crazy. You look awesome, but you're not doing like what's the healthiest for your body, if that makes sense. So when you're like at the best that you can look, you're not really at like a healthy state. You're just so low. I don't think I'm there. But anyways, yeah, so I will look better than I look now, but this is close to where I'm going to be. And I started at 175 about 2 weeks ago, and now I am 159. So I dropped quite a bit of weight, and I'll shut up now and show you how I look.
The bigger the bill, the harder you ball. Well, I'm throwing mine.